Hello and welcome. I'm Master Lama Rasaji, and this is our Monday edition for Rasaji Speaks. Happy Memorial Day to all veterans, to all loved ones that have been lost. This is America's celebration to always remember those who have ascended, which is right on track for what we want to talk about today. Awaken to the Spirit, conversations with ascended masters and angels. Think about it, right? Think about all of us. If you're 40 and over, you've lost someone dear to you along the way, have you not? And you learned a couple things. Whether you realize it or not, it really pushed your button to think about Jesus' original mission. I want you to think about that. Picture's worth 1,000 words. So let's alter our background from the dragon to the resurrection. There we go. Like it. So I want you to think about it because it establishes something. We're growing up, we're a child. Maybe we went to church, maybe we went to the synagogue, the mosque, the Hindu temple, maybe something we did. We don't know really how we feel about it. We haven't been challenged yet. Let me tell you when you're challenged. When you lose that first loved one, because you're wondering, where do they go? What happened to them? It makes you start to reach out to try to communicate with them. Even in your emotional sorrow for missing them, it triggers a couple things. It triggers your own death urge. If they're in your bloodline, it triggers cells that are dying in you. There's a part of you that wants to go with them. You're sad for the loss. But on a spiritual level, it inspires you to start to think about, is there really an afterlife? Is there a life beyond the grave? Perfect, right? Jesus's primary message was that to the Jewish people. If you dig deep into the Jewish faith, you'll find out that most Jewish people at that time thought that was it. You died, that was it. Jesus talked about a kingdom not of this world. My kingdom is not of this world. Now, today, we know that he really didn't go anywhere because it's a frequency, a vibrational change. This is why when we have a tour and we raise the frequency of the room so much, everybody goes up 3 to 7 frequencies in one tour. You're wondering if your price for admission is worth it, like whether you should go to Grand Rapids in July, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in September, or Nashville in November. How about the idea that your frequency is going to be raised 3 to 7 frequencies in about 72 hours? With most people, that would be, are you kidding, for only a few $100? Ask our people, right? Because they start communicating with people on the other side. They're communicating with angels, ascended masters, immortal masters, siddhas, guardian angels, light beings, loved ones that have gone on they see before. Right? Your better chance with communicating in a 72 hours with a loved one that has passed is an ascension tour. We had one of our key teachers experience that with a sister who had just passed on weeks or months before. As a matter of fact, Lamaji Zoomed with this young lady within days before she left the physical body. We prayed over her. Lama Siri anointed her. She had one of the most cleanest, purest Bardo, the 49 days after death of anybody that I've seen in a long time. Because her heart was in the right place. And because she knew at the threshold of death who Lamaji was. She saw that. And Jesus said with someone like that, let it be unto you as you believe. Babaji, my simple father, used to say, you come to me with doubt, I will make you leave with so much doubt, probably drive you temporarily insane. But if you come to me with open love, I will pour forth a love that you never knew that was humanly possible to have in your physical body. You want love? I'll show you love. I'll be the most clearest mirror of love. You see, when people understand that you're the incarnation of the Holy Spirit, they start to think and do differently. You know, my older brother came and I was with him. And I was with him more than anyone else. Hell, I was with him in the body more than his own mother was with him, Mother Mary. I saw him grow from grace to grace. I had my hand on his shoulder when he resurrected Lazarus from the tomb. I was kneeling before that cross with Mary Magdalene and Mary, Mother of Jesus, on each and other side. Right? That's where I was. Where were you? That's where I was. And there it was already set into motion by Abba that he wanted me to have a few more incarnations before he wanted me to come back and set the record straight on his ascension tour. But his primary mission was, my kingdom is not of this world. And in my Father's house, there are many mansions. If that were not so, I would not have told you so. Our people in the tours, they're experiencing that. We only have a few tickets left for the Grand Rapids tour, probably less than 30 right now. Price is going up on the 15th of June, right? If you know you're called to go, go, go. It's going to be beautiful in Michigan at that time of the year, right? I'm from Florida, but I want to be where the weather is. I want to go with the breezes on my face. I want to go where it's in the 50s at night, in the 70s to low 80s with a breeze during the day. If I'm outside that hotel and I'm absorbing. When we were in Tucson that Friday night, it was the 6th tour. And very few people can remember what Lamaji said opening night. And when the questions were asked, it took 5 minutes for one person to come up. Why do you think that was so? Lamaji laid a truth on them, a truth of truth that they hadn't thought about in that way. That's the job of the Holy Spirit, to bring clarity. My older brother said, I will send you a second comforter. What does that mean to you? What does that mean to you? I will send them a second comforter. Jesus at the cross proclaimed my return. Mother, behold your son. Son, behold your mother. He was talking about the hierarchy. He says, this is my younger brother, and he will come back and he will talk so much about my mother, the Queen of Heaven, and he will set my record straight. If you don't understand my dialogue, if you don't understand my precepts, my sad saying, my younger brother will come. He won't spend 3 years explaining it to you. He will spend over 33 years, tenfold, to make sure that he lays that foundation. He will build a retreat center, a ranch, a lamasery. He will bring back the idiotic state of consciousness of which Mother Mary was born out of. The group the Essenes were born out of. The Ramayana was born out of. The Shiva Purana was born out of. And here we are in all of Jesus's glory. Here we are on Memorial Day saying thank you to all the fallen soldiers who stood up for God, country, and family in order to make the ultimate sacrifice for America to have freedom, to be that shining light on a hill to the rest of the world. And we are in the process of winning our country back because of courage like that, because of people like you that don't just go to church once a week and wonder what prayer is really right, but are prayer warriors who pray every day, because that's what the Siddharthas did. And that's what they passed to Jesus, and that's what they passed to Lamaji, Jesus's younger brother. You see, we're going to get it done on earth through us as it is in Abba's heaven, because he has commanded it to be so. Saguna Sate Baraka Bashai. May the blessings be to you and your glorious family. Look forward to seeing you on Tuesday. Don't be late. I'll be watching for you. God bless you and your family.